Hi, my name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a Hell's Bell, hello. Get started every time I do it. Anyway, I just thought I would pop on here and do a video because my bedroom where I keep all the stuff that I'm trying on and looking at and etc. is starting to look like an Amazon warehouse. So I really need to kind of start getting it cleared down so that I know where I am with everything. And so today I have got a bit of an eclectic mix. So I ordered. Oh, I told you about that jacket in H&M, the pink jacket that I obsessed about. And I don't know if I said, I can't remember. Honestly, I just blurb this stuff out and I can't remember what I've said, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. But I was totally going to buy it. I took everything, that orangey tomato red suit, back to Marks and Spencer's, and I thought, don't buy it unless you really think you'll wear it. Anyway, I'd obsessed about this pink boucle jacket from H&M, and I went in early the other morning, and I'd been given a voucher for Christmas and I'd bought a dress in Primark that was no good. So the combined cost of those two was going to pay for the jacket. So that's how I justified it. That's how I always justify these things. And I was all excited and I went in and I tried it on and it's flipping horrible. So, I mean, it's a lovely jacket, but it just added bulk to me because it was boucle and it's really nice if you're slimmer. And it had it was boucle and then it had kind of a line of kind of raised boucle, for want of a better expression. So it was textured, but it just made me look really bulky. So it did nothing for me at all. So I thought, after all that. So of course then I was obsessed with getting a jacket because that's how my mind works. And so I went on to the good old next clearance, and I think I've got 5 jackets to try on. And I'm just going to slip them on. This is kind of a fairly thin blouse. It's from H&M last year, if anyone's interested. And I just love the colour. I love this colour. I think I've said that before for sure. So I'm going to try the jackets on. I've got 2 last dresses. They're the last dresses I'm trying from the Monsoon sale, and I'll try those on. One's dressy, one's just summer, but I saw them when I was just glancing through. And then I've got the bras from Brastop to try on, which is going to be a bit more challenging to do, I think. And I'll try and get those done before Rob comes home. He's gone off to get a blood test and a couple of other errands. So I really don't want him to come back in while I'm half naked in the living room and wonder what on earth's going on. Um, so yeah, so I'll just do those 3. So that's Monsoon, jackets, and bras. So there's an eclectic mix, as I say. Other than that, everything's going well. And Rob's been off for a couple of days. He starts another job next week. He's on a first aid course for the next couple of days. I had the children yesterday because it was an inset day. So it's been a kind of a messy week, really. And I don't have to say, but I will say that I think it's going to be quite a challenge when Rob retires, because I find it quite difficult having someone here kind of all the time. I mean, it's his house. He's he's entitled to be here, but when you've got kind of your own routine. So I think it's going to be quite a challenging time for us, because he's so used to just kind of doing odd jobs and bits and bobs and just pottering around. And I think our retirement needs to be a bit more than that. I mean, obviously, I'm not saying he's got to do this, that, or the other before you all jump on me and say, he's earned it and all that. Of course he has, absolutely. But it's just going to it's quite a transition, I think. And I know that other friends have had that problem too. Or, it's kind of a new phase, isn't it, in our relationship? So, anyway, I'm going to keep him working for as long as possible, to be honest. Luckily, he doesn't watch this. Um, oh well. When I was at work and I used to talk about Rob, he had a double-barreled name those days. He was called Poor Old Rob, because everyone felt sorry for him because I was such an ogre apparently. But anyway, what I'll do first is I think I'll try the jackets on because I've got trousers and a shirt on, and then I will try the dresses, and then I'll end with the bras. And I need to get a wiggle on before the old man comes home. Okie doke. So, as I said before, with the next blazers and things that I'm trying on, I'm not saying that you will get this exact one that I'm trying on, although I will be returning them. So, you know, any that are no good. So, it's certainly worth keep checking. But it's just to illustrate how much stuff is there on the clearance site. So, this is obviously a pink. Oh, and I took the shirt off because it kind of looked messy. It's not a fitted shirt, so I just kept a vest top on underneath. So it's a lovely bright pink with these black details, and it's got this black and white striped lining. I think it's black, maybe it's navy. It's hard to tell. And they're actually tortoiseshell buttons, very dark, kind of black brown tortoiseshell button. I'm not sure what it's made of. It is washable. It's not bad. I don't love it. And I have to love it because I don't need it. I do think, you know, like the one that I got from Marks in the, you know, the one that I bought to go to that funeral, I wear that all the time and it immediately makes you feel kind of smarter. This isn't a terribly good fit around my bust. You know, it's a bit, so it's a nice detail. I like the way that this is shaped. And this would have been, I think, £68 originally. So it's at least half price, if not more. But got patch of pockets and a little vent at the back. So it's not bad at all, but it's not good enough. I don't love it. So love it or leave it. I'm going to leave it. That's not. So that last jacket was actually reduced to £27, which is pretty good for a jacket. This one is only 24, and I think it looks really smart. It's just too small. I mean, I can just about get it done up. It's 100% polyester. Obviously, I had a label or something stitched onto it there, and it says it's dry clean only. And I don't know why, if it's 100% polyester, but it's got stitched up pockets. Isn't it mad? The last one was too big. This one's too small. But this one, did I say this? It was £27. If it fitted, I just think you look incredibly smart if you can carry off it's kind of just about an ivory. It's white. It's described as white, but it's not kind of a bright white. But yeah, just doesn't fit. But I thought I'd show you anyway. So I don't know what this was originally, but you know, it would have been a lot more than £24, that's for sure. So that's number 2. Also going back. This is a good one for St. Patrick's Day, isn't it? It's got no buttons on the thing, but on the cuff, but it's got this quite nice detail here. You know, this would have been £85 originally, so it's a good quality jacket. Just not sure about the colour. Really cheap button here. I was surprised about that, really. So if I was keeping it, I would change the button, but I don't know, I'm not a big lover of green, this colour green. Actually, yeah, I don't really wear a lot of green at all. Oh, I should put the lights on, sorry. But if you're in the market for a green jacket, this is a very good example. It's nice feeling fabric. It's polyester and viscose. It's next own brand, but not bad at all. Nice pocket flaps here. So yeah, I mean, it's just not me. So, you know, there's no point. But it's a nice Nice jacket. I mean, you know, how often do you do them up anyway? And I could probably get away with this one. It feels the best fit of the last out of the three of them. So that's number 3. I'm laughing at this one. The last one, the green one, was £32, I think, in the sale. So that's a good reduction. Now look at this one. Do you know, I love it. I think it must have a bit of Bet Lynch in me. For anyone who doesn't live in the UK, that's a landlady in a sitcom, not a sitcom, what do you call it, a soap opera that we have over here that's been running for a long time. Look at these details. This is £36, reduced from 80, and it's got the gold and the black. I think it's really lovely. Oh my goodness, like when will I ever wear this? But I do really, really like it, and I probably will keep it just because it makes me kind of smile. But it's really nicely made as well. It's got the black piping at the top of the pockets here. It's got a nice black covered button. It's got this detail that I just showed you. Really, I think it's really lovely. My mum would absolutely hate it. I think she despairs of me. But I think, you know, if you were just wearing a plain black kind of trouser with a, you know, just a vest top or something, or a plain black dress, I think it's really nice. It's really lightweight as well. It's bonkers, isn't it? It's a bonkers jacket, but I really, really like it. I don't know what to say. It's just, I think it's fabulous. I must think that I play the piano in a bar or something. That would be perfect, wouldn't it? But I don't. I can't play anything except the fool. Anyway, I really like it, so I'll see what it looks like on the video. And yeah, it's got a vent at the back. But I just think with a nice pair of black trousers, it'd be lovely, wouldn't it, for going out for dinner? Oh, you know what? I've got that black silk blouse that I got from that Lily Silk, you know, with the black pussy bow. That'd look nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, anyway, I'm just talking myself into it. You don't need to know that. Okay, so what's that, number 4? This is my favourite. So that last one was 32 from 84. So, you know, it's a big old reduction. And this one is 30. I don't know what it was, but it would have been more than double that. And it doesn't fasten. So it's kind of got this double-breasted effect, but no fastening. And it's a bit snug, if I'm honest. Nice colour, and it is textured fabric, a boucle really, but it doesn't kind of do anything for me. If I was at work, yes, probably it would be a handy jacket to have. I used to wear jackets all the time when I was at work. Always gives you kind of an air of confidence, I think, having a jacket on. But although it's, you know, there's nothing wrong with it at all, I just don't need it in my life because I don't go into an office to work or interview people on a regular basis. So that's number 3. But a really good buy. I mean, you know, if you're in the market for a blue jacket, and it's a lovely colour blue. So that's gosh, I haven't put the light on, sorry. I think that helps. Yeah. So I've lost track. Is that number 4? 4 or 5? So this one is £25, which is very, very reasonable. It was £70. And again, it's a textured fabric in a kind of a bluey pink. It's pink, but it's really big. I suppose this is like an oversized one, but look, the sleeves are too long as well. I mean, I can easily sort those out. But I'll show you. It's another one that doesn't fasten, but it's quite nice, and it's a good nice length. It's almost like a, you know, a coat length, if you know what I mean. It completely covers my backside, It's got the little edging on the pockets. I just have to think, well, when would I have worn the one that I fell in love with from H&M? This is, you know, if I was going to wear that one, why can't I wear this one? But that one was a much nicer pink. It was like the first pink that I tried on. There's nothing wrong with this. I can't see what it's made from. Hold on. It's washable. That's good. Polyester. I don't think it's all polyester. It's 90%, but my eyes aren't good enough. Nice buttons. It's not bad. But when would I wear it? I suppose, I mean, I could wear it just to go shopping, couldn't I? But anyway, it's plenty roomy. And like I say, I would need to take the sleeves up. But I'll think about this one. So that's the end of the kind of, well, I can't really call the animal print one sensible, but this is kind of the blazers. And then I've got one more jacket to show you, which I haven't tried on. It might be a disaster, and it's a little bit different. I know. I honestly think I lead a more glamorous life than I actually do, but isn't this lovely? I think it's lovely anyway. It's kind of sequins, and then all of these are kind of it's like stripes of sequins, and then there's kind of loose sequin droplets, if you know what I mean. And this is £34 from £78, so again, more than half price. And the only reason that I'm considering this, if I'm honest, well, I do like it. I must, you know, I'm obviously a bit of a magpie because I do love a bit of sparkle. And this, on the cruise, there's a black and white night, and I thought this with a black dress would look really nice. And it's probably kind of quite handy when I have got my next cabaret engagement. I obviously need to lead a more glamorous life. Oh, it does. Oh, I didn't realise it fastened up. Fastens up all the way down. I thought it was just, oh, that's nice, isn't it? I thought it was just a top, you know, top opening one. Yeah, so I rather like that, if I'm honest. And, you know, it won't date. I think it's the sort of thing you can wear at any age. Talking myself into it, but I think it's lovely. Having that kind of fringing on it just gives it just a little bit different, isn't it? Do I need 2 sparkly jackets in my life? Maybe. I think I'm on a funny turn today. But yeah, I mean, I like it a lot. I've got it in black as well, but I don't like the black, so I'm not trying it on, but it's exactly the same. Well, this is a shame. This is the first of the Monsoon 2 dresses that I'll be showing you. And I got this in an extra large because those other ones were too small in the large. And now this one is too big in the extra large, which is annoying because they're sold out. But you can see, like, the sleeves I could probably live with. The shoulders, I think it's too big on the shoulders and it's too big around here. You know, if it was a bit more fitted. It's a nice, very lightweight jersey, cotton jersey with all this white embroidery on. And I think it's lovely, actually. I could maybe adjust it. I'll because it's really very lightweight. But I don't know. Because the sleeves are cotton. They're cotton. And the dress is jersey. So this is like a proper fine woven cotton. And this is a cotton jersey. So I think it's just too big, you know. I mean,
It was reduced to £26 from 70 something, I think. So it's a good buy if it fits you, but if it doesn't fit you and you've got to do a lot of jiggery pokery to get it right, it probably isn't any good. I think I'm hoping my mum's coming to stay for a few days, and she's very good at sewing and alterations, so she might be best to advise me what she thinks, whether it's worth it or not. I mean, I don't mind doing it if it's easy, but I'm not going to loads of trouble. I don't know if the sleeves look a bit ridiculous. Anyway, that's. I mean, it's nice that the whole dress is embroidered and not just the front. A lot of these dresses, they only do the front, don't they? So that's the first of two. I don't know if they're supposed to be kind of extra big, the sleeves. Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit, it reminds me a little bit of like what they wear, you know, like Imelda Marcos, the Philippines, wear these big kind of sleeves. I don't know if they're a bit ridiculous. I'm losing. Anyway, I think we've established that I'm a bit out of it today. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, that's the first of the Monsoon dresses, and then I'll show you the second one, and then the bras. The final Monsoon dress of the season for now, anyway. So this was 45, reduced from 150. It's a lovely shade of green with lots of pink sequin embroidery and these kind of bell sleeves. Quite a nice back. I haven't got any shoes to go with it, so I've just done it in my bare feet so that you can see the length is just above my ankles. I'm 5'6". This is an 18. I'm an 18. It's pretty, but I feel a bit like a garden fairy. I don't know what else to say. It's not sophisticated, and it's I just don't think it does anything for me. It sort of seems to highlight my bazoomas, but not necessarily in a good way. And there's a lot of work in it, and it's pretty and all the rest of it, but I don't feel comfortable in it. I won't wear it out of choice, and so in that respect, there's no point buying it. But it's a good buy. You know, I wouldn't pay 150 quid for it, that's for sure. But yeah, it's worth showing you. I think there's still a few bits in the sale, and stuff comes back in, obviously. So they are good at letting you know if stuff's back in as well. If you say email me when available, they do, and if you're quick, you can get it. So and they're very good about refunds as well, and returns. They happen really, really quickly. Even though I did them through a drop-off shop, I got the acknowledgement that night and the refund the next day, which is pretty unusual, to be fair. So that's the second dress, and now I move on to bras. Keep your fingers crossed that nobody knocks on the door in the middle of this one. This first one that I'm trying on is kind of a soft bra. It's like not a going, for me, it's not going out bra. This is a kind of a lounging around bra. You know, well, I don't really know when I'd wear this bra because I'm not really that person. But sometimes if you're on holiday in a hot country with friends and you go down to breakfast and you're wearing, just your pajamas or something, and you don't want to actually be flip flapping about in company. I don't know what that means, but anyway, you know what I mean. And so this one is just a very soft bra. It's not wired. It's a lovely colour, and it's kind of got a keyhole here, and it just is a bit of support. So it's not, it means that you're kind of supported, but you're not wearing a proper bra, for want of better expression. And I think that can be quite useful sometimes, just to pop that on. If you're out in a situation, you're staying with people and you're kind of sharing a villa or something, and you want to come out in your pajamas, you can just pop this on. So lovely colour, really comfortable, no wires or anything like that, and nice thin straps so it doesn't look kind of matronly. And so I just threw that into the basket because basically it was, if you spent so much, you got free postage. So I just thought I'd show you that one, and then I'll try on the underwired ones now. So those, I always say so, don't I? Those that watch me regularly will know and that have asked me the question is I always wear fantasy bras, but they don't do a lot of kind of poppy colours and stuff. This one isn't particularly poppy, but it's a lovely colour. It is kind of dark O'Donnell, which goes very nicely with this particular shirt. And I bought them all in my standard size, which is 36 double F. Flipping fantastic. And they fit fine, because what's important with a bra is that that wire should be flat against your chest here. It shouldn't be away from your chest at all. And it should stay close to your chest here and support the breast completely. And it shouldn't come too far back, because that can be really painful. If I go up to a 38 and come down in the cup size, that's in the wrong place and it digs in and it's horrible. And you know, when people complain about bras being uncomfortable, that must be because they don't fit properly, because I don't find my bras uncomfortable at all unless they're too small. And you know, I don't take them off when I get home or anything like that. I'm perfectly happy to be in them all day. So I can only think that it's a you know, wrong fitting situation. And I've been to Bravissimo, which is great for fitting, and I've been to Rigby and Pella, which is also great. And they tend to just look at you and then try bras on you to get your size. And you know, it's quite a kind of a wearing experience, because it takes ages. And I have to say that even in Rigby and Pella, they did get it wrong. They sent me home with a bra. I went there for a bra for my daughter's wedding, my eldest girl's wedding, when everything had to be perfect. You know, I was kind of obsessed with the whole thing. And it was an interesting concept, and something that I learned that day is that I was wearing a pale blue dress and jacket for her wedding, and it wasn't low, but it was quite low, you know. And I said, so I need a pale blue bra. And she said, no, you don't, in actual fact, because I had a good tan. She got married in September. And she said, you need a kind of a tan coloured bra. So it was almost kind of like terracotta coloured, because she said, like, in the shadows, it will just look like your skin and it will just disappear, rather than wearing nude, which, I mean, who's that colour? I don't know. Thank goodness, really, because nobody wants to be like a dodgy shade of beige, do they? And yeah, so that's a good little tip. And the other thing is that it should be the actual side, you know, the side part of the bra that really supports you, and the straps are an afterthought. They shouldn't be digging in, because that proves that they're doing too much work, really, and that the band isn't doing the work. Now this one is it's a really nice fit. I'm not bulging out of it at all. It's kind of a traditional full cut bra, I think. And I will link them all below where I can, where they're still available. And I have to be really careful doing this, don't I? Get a load of pervs watching. But I'd say for the money, it's a very good bra. And so I'm quite happy with that. I'm not sure, I do really love this colour, but the whole point was to get bras that I didn't mind showing. Although I don't mind this showing, really, but it's not terribly exciting, is it? It's not much different to the bra I had on, whereas the other one that I've got is a very bright blue. So I'll just go and pop that on now. That last one was a balcony bra, actually, and this one is a balcony bra, but this does give me a different shape. This one is this lovely bright turquoise blue, lovely summery colour, and this one is much more of a up and atom kind of a bra. It's very nice. It fits really well. It's giving me a good shape. It kind of is bringing them in and out. Oh goodness me. Anyway, again, it's the 36 double F, and it's got 3 hooks and eyes at the back. The straps aren't too big. I mean, they are wide, but they need to be if they're holding this lot up. And I think this would look nice under a summer dress. You know, if it gets seen, it's not kind of dreary, like old lady-ish. So Yeah, I think it's really nice. I'm quite surprised, actually. I don't think they're of the same standard at Fantasy, but they're probably half the price. And for kind of more of a fun bra, I think that's perfect. So that's number 3, isn't it? I've got one more to show you. I thought I'd ordered a bright pink, but I don't know why I didn't. I thought that was my plan, but I don't appear to have done that. So yeah, I would just say, you know, when I've taken friends to get measured up, because so many women are wearing the wrong size, they've always been surprised at how tight that band needs to be. And it does need to be tight because as the bra stretches, you move along the hooks and eyes. That's why there's the 3 hooks and eyes. You should start on the biggest one and then move in. And that's the way to give you the best shape. I mean, I've had loads and loads of ladies ask me what bra I wear, so I'm only assuming, well, I'm hoping that that means because they think it's a good fit and it's a good support for me, not, you know, that it's dreadful. Anyway, I'm happy with it. So that needs to be against your chest. That needs to be not too far back and should encompass the whole of your breast. So, yeah, lovely colour. And they're nicely wide on the shoulders. They're not stupidly wide. They're not just going to keep slipping off, but they are quite far apart, you know. So I'll try one more for you and then I'll wind up. You'll be glad to know. Final one, another blue. Yeah, you know, blue is my absolute favourite colour. And this is a lovely kind of petrol blue. And this again is a balcony bra, so it is a nice push-up supportive bra. I mean, if you've got them, you know what I can't bear is minimiser bras that kind of push them around the side. I don't, you know, it's a good idea. Like, I'm a big girl, but by having my bra and my boobs up here, it gives me space between here and my hips. So I'm not kind of, I mean, with a minimiser bra, you just kind of make yourself like squarer. I mean, who wants to be square? We're women. We should flaunt our curves. Well, you know, to a certain extent. But yeah, so I'm quite impressed with these. I'm not sure which ones I'll keep yet. I won't keep all of them. And the other thing I bought was one of these. I do use a laundry bag for my bras, but it's just kind of a loose bag, whereas this one is more kind of keep them flat, I suppose, while they're being washed. I mean, I don't hand wash them. Maybe I should, but I don't. I can't be bothered. So I just put them in a gentle washing machine, but that wasn't very expensive. And like I say, I'll link everything down below in the description box where you'll find everything that I've been talking about today, and where I can link anything I will. And I've still got a ton of clothes to show you, so I will build up to that. I'm hoping that Mum's going to come and stay for a few days next week. And what I'm thinking of doing is interviewing her on camera. And I don't know if she'll watch this, but I've asked Mum for a long, long time to record her history, because, you know, when she goes, a lot will go with her. And, you know, you kind of have stories and things that you vaguely remember. I mean, I won't go into like loads of personal stuff, but, you know, she's nearly 92, well, 92 in June. And so she's seen a lot of changes in her time, and to be fair to her, she's kept up with those changes. So I'm hoping that she'll agree to have a little chat with me on camera, and hopefully that will be good fun, and I hope that you will enjoy that too. And what else have I got lined up? I've got another ton of dresses, and I've got a few pairs of sandals coming. And I've put up a rail up in my bedroom, well, in one of the spare bedrooms actually, that I've started to put things on to gather up for the crew. My family member that was having her surgery was supposed to be on Thursday, and it has been postponed for a month because they forgot to do some of the tests that she needed to have before she could have the surgery, which is devastating for her because, you know, nobody wants to have major surgery, but if you're getting geared up for it, you want to get it over and done with and see to the other side of it. So that was a big blow that we had yesterday, but, you know, that's life. I mean, the only good thing I think is that I can't think that it's so urgent that she needs to have it done, like immediately. So yeah, that was a bit of a shame. But anyway, other than that, everything's going fine. And yeah, I've got a couple of days back to myself, the next couple of days, because Rob's been here, which is frustrating in many ways. But because we're not, he's not retired yet, so we kind of haven't settled into any kind of routine. So it's just a bit like, what are you doing? Why are you asking? All that jazz. So we'll get there, I'm sure. Don't have a choice really, do we? So yeah, so that's me for now. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, then please do, and I will see you really soon. Bye.